What's going on, guys? It's your boy Death Eternal here with the latest scoop on It's Over. What does that really mean? Well, we will get into it in just a second. But before we do start, remember, hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, go check out my last video on the Book of Boba Fett episode 4 breakdown, review, and Easter eggs. And something that you definitely want to watch if you haven't watched the Book of Boba, go watch it as it'll give you some nice insight on the episode. Let's start the show. So, now that we know Disney's The Book of Boba Fett is done with the flashbacks, the series can finally explain more about the ex-bounty hunter's real adventures, brought to you also by Screen Rant. And here we're going to talk about it a little bit. So we know that episode 4 ends with the show's flashbacks, so we're done. That's it. No more flashbacks for now that we know of from what it seems. It hasn't been confirmed, but we do know that he obviously finished his healing with the Bacta tank, so we assume that there won't be any more flashbacks. But it was told that we were supposed to get some stuff from Empire Strikes Back to Return of the Jedi, so I'm a little confused as to if we're gonna get some things, possibly something with Vader. Who really knows? And remember, we still have other things to explore. But remember, you know, we still have another season of this to get, but I still want to talk about it because, again, now getting Mando and, you know, them going to war with the Pykes, what is really the goal? And you know, other than taking over Tatooine or Mos Espa, that's really, you know, the question, I guess, right? That's what we're wondering. So we wonder why the Book of Boba Fett's flashbacks were hurting the show. It's been said that, you know, the show's really hurt. I mean, a lot of fans didn't really enjoy the flashbacks, and I think the flashbacks would have been better if they kind of gave you some things on the Empire or Return of the Jedi, which, look, I understand it. They wanted to tell a story of what happened to him when we saw him, you know, from, you know, the Mandalorian up until now and how he got there. I think the biggest thing that, you know, was answered was the escape of the Sarlacc pit, you know, and that was answered in the first few minutes of, you know, that first episode of the Book of Boba. So that was really good. I mean, it was good to see that. And, you know, again, there's so many different things that they could have done with it, but they went that route and giving us, you know, him escaping himself, and it wasn't anybody else, you know. And there were a lot of speculations that it was Mando, it was Fennec, but we get all that confirmation now that it was just him. It was him himself, you know. But so far too, the Book of Boba Fett still has some problems to fix beyond the flashbacks, because though the flashbacks are over, the Book of Boba still has improvements to make in the flashbacks especially. But Boba doesn't answer, you know, we still don't, he doesn't wear his armor because obviously the Jawas took it away from him. But in the present scenes, you know, also often feature a lot, you know, of the helmet less. You know, we get this bounty hunter that we've known for so long, but without his helmet. And a lot of, you know, there's a lot of different, you know, points of views as to why, and people are okay with it or they're not. But, you know, not only, again, does it strip the character of his iconic look, but it also strips him down, you know, just in general. For example, episode 3, you know, Black Chrysanthemum, you know, a Wookiee bounty hunter catching Boba Fett in his underwear and throwing him around. It's not the image of Boba Fett that I think fans were really expecting, nor was I, to be honest with you. And I get it, it was a scene from the Bacta tank, but it was something that I don't think I ever really wanted to see. And again, I was never really a big Boba Fett fan, but I just can't see, you know, for example, Luke Skywalker in his underwear, you know, or Anakin Skywalker in his underwear getting thrown around by somebody, you know, by Count Dooku for Anakin, and, you know, Vader, you know, for Luke. It's just weird, and it just, I don't know. But there's still so many things. Again, this is just my opinion, guys. I want to hear yours, so comment down below. But again, I really do enjoy the season so far. We're at the halfway point. We have, if I'm not mistaken, yes, we have 3 episodes left, so that's pretty cool. We're at the 4th now. We have 5, 6, 7, and we are done. And we have other things that we're gonna get into, so stay tuned, because I do have another video coming out tomorrow. So I want you guys to see that one, because it's going to be a good one. But anyway, guys, let me know what bounty hunters you're waiting for, and what other characters you want to see come in these last 3 episodes, and what you're expecting, because again, we can still have Crimson Dawn come up. Emily, you know, we have Emily Clark's Kira that could come up. We still have a whole bunch of things, like, we could still have Grogu. We could possibly see Luke, and that's a stretch. But anyway, guys, again, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video. I want to get your insight on it. Thank you for tuning in today. Hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Later, guys.